Welcome back to Cafe Racer Garage. I am Dan, and in this video I want to show you what this thing can do. This is the Insta360 One X. Full disclaimer, the company has sent me this camera to review, and I'm going to review it and show you the ins and the outs of the camera because I think you're going to find it pretty awesome. Most of the time, the things that you're going to see on my channel will be something that you can use to either bolt to your motorcycle, something you can use to build your motorcycle, or something to wear in the way of riding gear. They're the majority of the stuff that I will review on my channel, apart from other things. But when I saw this, I was like, I'm not the only person that's going to get use out of this, so I will share it to my channel, show you what it can do. So the company has also given me a unique link with this camera, so if you do use that link, you'll be receiving a free selfie stick. I'll put that in the description below, and you're probably wondering, why would I want a selfie stick? It's an invisible selfie stick. All will be explained in this video. So the reason I think you're going to love this as opposed to any other camera is, unlike a GoPro, if you mount your GoPro to your helmet on the front or the side, or you mount it to your handlebars and you face it towards you or face it towards where you're going, that's all you see. That framed shot is all you get to see. This thing has a camera on the front and it also has a camera on the back, so it sees obviously 360 degrees. And somehow or other, I've got no idea how it works, the selfie stick becomes invisible. So if you mount it to the front and you stick it out the front like a unicorn, I guess, you can see the shot that you're basically looking at, but then you can also see yourself. In post-production, you can move the entire thing around. Say, for instance, you're riding with friends and they come past you ever so slowly, or you go past them, you can just follow them in post-production and you can see that entire shot. You can't get that with a GoPro, or you can't get that with a standard camera, and that's why this thing is wicked. The shots that you get with it look like you've got a drone with you everywhere you go, either in front or the back or the side. You can mount it in so many different places and get some really cool shots. So if you've used an action camera before and you've mounted it to your helmet or the handlebars or the back of your bike, and you've gotten back after a ride and you've checked your footage and you're like, that's pretty cool, and you can see this much of the footage, imagine if you could see 360. Imagine if you could see yourself riding as well as where you're going, as well as the people around you. That is going to open up a whole new world to you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to share some footage with you that I've taken on the stock CX, just the bike that I ride around in, and I've mounted it to all sorts of random places on the bike, just to show you what you can actually do with this camera. So they actually have this called the bike bundle. If you don't have any attachments to put it onto a bike, this thing is awesome. It comes with so much stuff. It's also got a chest strap, handlebar mount, as well as a helmet mount, and just a whole bunch of other little accessories that come with it. So it's like a clamp that you can pretty much attach to your handlebar, obviously, and a stem, and also, you know, the chest strap, like I said, and just a whole bunch of these guys. This is something that you need if you have a GoPro, or you've got a whole bunch of GoPro attachments. This camera takes just a standard, I guess, mount for any sort of camera, and you can attach these guys, which will now allow you to use any of your GoPro parts, which is really cool. They've just got a bunch of that stuff and a bunch of the clamps that come with it, so that is cool. If you don't have any way of mounting it to your motorcycle, definitely grab yourself one of those. This is the selfie stick that basically is invisible. I can see it, and I'm sure you can see it too, but the camera can't, which is really cool. So if you use this and you pretty much mount it to the side of the bike or the back of the bike, or you stick it out the front like a unicorn, then you're not going to be able to see it. Well, the camera's not going to be able to see it, and so when you actually put it into the videos, it looks like you're following a drone, and trust me, it's awesome. So this selfie stick is free. It's yours if you use the link in the description below. I would highly recommend getting this. The camera is kind of, it can still work, but it just doesn't work as efficiently without this. This thing is what makes it look awesome. So after getting back home to the garage, I realized that I forgot to mention about the camera, so I thought I'd take out the Virago, and as you can see, it's bolted to the handlebars right now,
And one of the things with this camera is it's got its own stabilization. So just like the GoPro is, as you can see, it's wobbling around up there, but it's not going to matter because when you put it into post-production, it sorts out all those little shaky bumps, and I've got no idea how it works, but it's basically like a gimbal inside the camera, which does magic and makes your footage look awesome, so you don't have to sit there and get a headache watching someone else's footage. So another really cool feature of this camera, which I'm not sure why you would need, but you put this selfie stick out to its max and then you spin it around, and it's called bullet time. It does this. Whoops, when you smack yourself in the head with it. Forgot I had a helmet on. And then you get some really cool shots. Not too sure why you'd need this, but it's kind of cool. I guess my hand's going to look like it's suspended in the air. If you want to walk around with the camera, pretend you got your hand in your pocket and you're walking around, you know, like, this is kind of cool. Something else you can do with it. Not totally sure what you'd need this for. If you do a lot of vlogging, or, you know, you do a lot of video yourself, then you probably would find this useful, but
lot of fun putting that together. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be using this camera a lot more in my videos. You'll be seeing it a lot more often. Don't forget, if you do want to get one for yourself and you want to get the free invisible selfie stick, make sure you use the link in the description. Anyway, that's it for me. Have an amazing day, and I'll chat with you in the next video.